Consciousness is everything and everywhere. Are you here or somewhere else? Projecting consciousness into your physical form. Oseo, peace, shalom, hotep, namaste, alafia, mahalo, bonjour, ciao, we, and all that other good stuff. As y'all can see, I'm feeling good for no reason at all. I hope y'all feeling good for no reason at all. Radiating, vibrating, operating, illustrating the highest definition in demonstration within your right now. You see, I'm feeling good for no reason at all. It's a lot going on, and we hear that a lot. It's a lot going on, you know, but it's a lot going on in a good way, in all that's going on. You see, it's a lot that's going on because if you're in control, no one can push your buttons. If you're aware of what's going on, within the motherboard, you know, of yourself, and you know what's going on if you know what's, you know, going on or being written on your internal hard drive, figure me, you know, then you're in control of what's being programmed through the panel. So no one can push your buttons if you control the panel, you know. And we can't forget that alignment is the assignment. We can't forget alignment is the assignment. And life ain't giving us a chance to forget. Life is life, you know. And even when we hear the term life is life, see, that's becoming a thing. It's so crazy how, you know, so many terms, you know, has the potential, once it becomes widespread, to take a negative connotation based on the way that it be used, you see, and or just based on the fact that it's being used at all, you know. And I'm starting to be more catching, I'll say, of that. You know, it's not that I'm not aware of it. It's not that I haven't observed it, you know. It's that I'm being more catchy of that. And the more you catch things, right, the more control. That may be the word tonight, control. The more control you have of how you're infected or impacted by what's being caught, you know, because we hear it all the time. You can't you can't address what you don't confront because you can't confront what you don't see. So you can't address what you can't see, you know, in order to correct it. Yeah, yeah. I had to sit on that for a minute, cause, and what I said, a whole lot was said, you know. But give no one control of your state of mind. Alignment is the assignment. Alignment is the assignment. You know, and for the and for the highest alignment, we gotta trust ourselves. For the highest alignment possible, You got to trust yourself. For your highest alignment possible, you have to trust yourself. For my highest alignment possible, if y'all ain't catch it, I had to trust myself. You know, let that sit. For your highest alignment possible, you're gonna have to trust yourself. Because as children, we get hypnotized. As children, we got hypnotized. You know, because as children, we got programmed. So if we got programmed as children, and we all do, see, nobody excluded, you see, so it's not personal, you see. As children, we got hypnotized, and as adults, we do it to ourselves. And see, that's the issue. As adults, some of us are still doing it to ourselves. See, everything that we witness, everything that we have witnessed, you see, has cultivated us one way or other in the way that we right now develop ourselves, cultivate ourselves, cultivate our children, cultivate everything, you know, come around us, have contact with us. You know, everything that we witness, cultivate, how we supply what goes on upstairs, and what's trans and what's transferred into the living room. See, everything. I'm gonna say that again, and I'm gonna say it in another way. Everything that we experience has cultivated how we supply what goes on upstairs and how we transfer it into our living room. See, because we playing chess, not checkers. We playing chess, not checkers. Message. See, as grown-ups, it's up to us. If you've been around, you don't hear me say, I, I don't play the blame game. And if you've been around, you know we don't play the blame game. Not over here. See? Because as grown-ups, see, as children, we was hypnotized. As adults, we do it to ourselves. But as grown-ups, see, a whole lot of things change. See, because it's a lot of adults that's still children. See, because they ain't grown up. Being an adult, 21, don't make you grown. See, just like being 30 don't make 31 don't make you grown. See, just like being 41 don't make you grown. Just like being 51 don't make you grown. You see, just like being 60 or 71 don't make you grown. See, it's a lot of old fools out here too. Respectfully, you see. Because everybody that have this opportunity in this physical form, you see, don't take the road less travel. It's easy to stay. It's easy to stay flipped outside oneself, based on, you know, the hypnotization of the program. I get it. You know, I get it. You know, it takes time, and we have plenty of it. You know, it takes so much time, and we don't have so plenty of it that We had too much time, because time is the change of mind that it takes to change what matters. So, so when my higher self gave it to me like that, I'm able to, in my brutal honesty, you see, in my brutal honesty, because alignment is the assignment, you know, and ascension is the process. We had way more time than we needed, you know. We had way more time than we needed, you know. Because I ain't going to sit here and act like toxicity wasn't my training. See, I ain't going to sit here and act like functionality, you know, familial dysfunctionality, you know, wasn't my training. I ain't going to sit here and act like, you know, that family trauma wasn't my training. So I ain't gonna let y'all come through here and sit around me and act like that either. See, because truth gonna set us free. You hear me? And that don't mean we're gonna wallow in it. That just means we're gonna recognize it for what it is. You know, we already accepted. We already done went through the pain for it. You see, we already went through the suffering for for the truth. You see, so why not act like we don't experience something else than we experience? You see, without without taking all the necessary benefits that could come with that. You see, before we before we put, assume, you see, ourselves into to another position. Otherwise, that badge is gonna pop up. You see, into the position assumed once accomplished. You see, because we talk about law, and within, so without, you see, so it's a lot of things that that it's a lot of things that we're interacting with that we're not really interacting with. You see, because the world is a stage and everybody play a part. I just say it like that. You see, I just say it like that. You see, and the reason that I say it like that, cause you know, my shadow could be a switchblade sometimes in the way that it presents itself. You know, and I'm in a pretty, you know, I've been in a pretty good mood, but I'm in a pretty pleasant vibe. You know, so I want to stay on this wave for the time being. But I had to come through. Y'all hear the birds out there. You know, the day breaking, the day breaking now. I've been up since about 3 something, 2 something maybe. You know, just sitting, meditating for about 2 hours. You know, listening, because I ain't really know what I was gonna come through here and talk about. You know, I I hear a whole lot of chatter in the astro, you know, in the collectivity of the astral planes on different levels. You know, black sheep, chatter. You know, entitled, and, entitled child chatter. You know, and everything in between. You know, and everything in between. But as grown-ups, it's up to us to filter how we experience what we experience, to feed the head, see, for the highest optimum performance of what our heart can carry. And the reason that I point that out is because, and this is crazy, because I ain't had no intention to, but heart problems is a problem, and heart problems is not a problem for the elderly no more. Heart problems is not a problem for senior citizens no more. You know, heart problems is a problem or has become a problem for people that look just like you and me and younger. And this coming to me in full time. The reason that I'm seeing a problem in this, that it's being presented to my mental eye right now, for me to frame it into a picture and then translate it to y'all, is because it's not because, but because of heartbreak. Heartbreak. I feel a lot of, I feel it. Wow, it's crazy. But in this moment right now, I don't know who, who, I don't know who in pain, right? But I feel it. I don't know who in pain out there, but I can feel it. You know. Yeah, my chest, I feel it. But transmutation of the highest order. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. I'm gonna just speak to what want to come through. You're not the only one. And most people who thought they knew you thought little of you. But you knew that. You knew that. You know, most people who thought they knew you thought little of you. When you probably was the best thing. When you probably was the best thing that ever happened in their life. And it's not because you was better than them, you know, but you had to go through what was necessary in order for you to find what you would know to be what's best for you, what's better for you. And everything that you had to experience was, you know, good, bad, or indifferent, was a part of your initiations on your way to accomplishing that journey, to accomplishing that mission, to accomplishing that purpose. Because you chose that, even if you don't remember. You see, even if you don't remember. And if you don't remember, that's okay. You know, cause I ain't always remember to the extent that I remember now. You know, but I can't. But I can say. I can say that I always. I always had a plug to 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 something more than this, you know, and that was enough to get me, you know, to the to the space, you know, that I sit from in my right now, you know. But I get it. You probably was the best thing that happened to a lot of people in your life. But as I repeat, not because you was better than them, you know, but it was gonna be your way of finding what was better for you, you know. And sometimes we gotta go through that with family, friends, the close associations, because that's where it happened at first. That's where our initiations happened at first. You know, everything happened close. You see, before we get pushed out into the bigger world. It's how we come here. So it's part of the process. So 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 if you're healing, because if you heal, it's because that's the part of your journey that you in now. You don't went through all the mess. You see, so it can become your message. You don't went through all the pain. You see, on the way for it to becoming your power. So if you heal, you somewhere in in the threshold. You see, you somewhere in the threshold You see, or the, or the, or the, or the, you feel me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you in the right place. You hear me? You in the right place. We all get our initiations through those those that we come through. You see, we all get our initiations through those that we come through, and then we all give our initiations through those that we meet. It was a message in that. See, because it worked both ways. You see, it worked both ways. But it ain't, it ain't, it's for a reason. And that's the point. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. What is your reason to being? If it's been what it's been, what's your reason to being? See, a wise soul will become his own truth and rise above that which our experiences serve as an opportunity. You know, your life, your life is the testimony that you've been looking for. What you gonna do with it? You hear me? If you haven't by now, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Share the video. You see, Sawu like to move around. You hear me? Um, you got a comment, drop it. That's what the comment section for. You got a question, ask it. That's what the comment section for. You know, um, I want to do a, you know, hey man, I want to do a giveaway, man. Y'all want to do a raffle this month? You know, uh, put a flame in the comment section. Y'all want Sawu to do a raffle this month? Put a claim in the comment section. Y'all want me to do a raffle this month? Just get active. You see, Sawu, you know, I want to give away something, but you gotta earn it. You see, you gotta earn it. I want to give away something, you know, but you gotta earn it. Just put a comment in the comment section, and at the end of the month, we gonna drop it in the jar and see what it do. Y'all who been around, y'all know what it do. But if you new, you know, I'm led to give away something. It may be a hat. It may be a shirt. You know, it may be a cleansing kit. You know, it may be your choice. You see, but I'm there to give away something this month, man. So we're gonna do a raffle day with Sawu. You see, and all Sawu was requesting. You see, cause I'm not, cause, cause all Sawu was requesting is a little participation. You see, we all here experiencing life. You know, participating. You know, collectively. You know, through our individuality, whether we conscious of it or not anyway, you see. So if you come by here, you know, and be listening to the message, you know, make yourself accounted for, you know. Start dropping comments, even if you don't say nothing but, you know, peace out, woo, you see. And at the end of the month, I'm gonna drop your, I'm gonna drop your name. I'm gonna put your name on the ticket, and we're gonna put it in front of everybody and see who come out the jar. You hear me? And go from there. You see? Like I said, you know, what's understood need not be explained for those who've been around. But those who haven't, now you know. So until we do it again, I'm knowing as Sawu. Be you how you be you. And y'all see I got a new mic. So if it's too loud, now y'all gonna have to let me know if it's too loud. You hear me? First it was the value was too low. And now so we fixed that. And if I'd have known it was this simple, man, I would have been got a mic. So I said, y'all know I ain't technology, you know, 101, you know, so but if I'd have known I just had to plug the thing into the side, I would have been got a mic. You see? That's nothing. But it's done. So that's nothing, you know. And now everything is everything. So peace and love, family. Until we do it again.